Oh, there's one. Oh, he's big. Good afternoon. What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday the 13th. Want to talk about something interesting today. Get my pole out here. We're going to go hang in the shade. Alright. So I don't have a lot of time to put into a big full production video. I thought I'd come out and just talk about something that, interestingly enough, has been asked me quite a few times here lately these last couple weeks. And I thought I'd try to get some insight for you guys, and that's what you can do to start up your own YouTube channel. This thing seems a little bent. Let's see if we can bend that back here a little bit. There we go. How to start your own YouTube channel. For fishing, anyway. Some people have been noticing the growth on my channel. I've gained a little over 100 subscribers in the last month, which is awesome for being such a small channel that I am. I'm just over 400 subs now. So that's really cool. But people have been asking me, what do you do? I know you're new, but what's been helping you get your growth? I just want to cover a few basic things. I could go in way detail on this and go for hours talking about it because it's a passion of mine outside of catfishing or any type of fishing, really. It's probably my second favorite thing to do is YouTube. It's really not all that complicated, and there's just some key points that I'm going to point out to you guys today to help maybe give you some better odds of growing your channel, get you some more subs, some more watch time, some more notice. And hopefully it'll work out for you. First thing that I could think of to tell you guys, if you haven't created your channel yet, is come up with a cool name. You don't want to be Joe Schmo's Great Outdoors. It's kind of catchy, but everybody uses Great Outdoors. Everybody uses something fishing show, something like that. Mine is Whisker Stix Fishing because Whisker Stix is my business and I like to fish. So I kind of mashed them up and called it Whisker Stix Fishing. You guys know what you're kind of getting into when you find my channel. You know what we're going to be doing videos about. Come up with a really good catchy name. It doesn't have to be fancy. Look at all the names that are out there. Some of them have nothing to do with fishing. John B, for all you bass guys. Some of the younger generations, there's Anglers Escape on there. Extreme Philly Fishing, some of those guys. If you're specifically in the catfish world and you think of catfishing for YouTube, some of the first names that you go to is Steve Douglas, the catfish dude, Muddy River Catfishing, Catfishing Carp, Northwoods Angling. There's some big names out there, but you don't have to be a big fancy name to be a big channel. So that would be the first thing I would point out. Second off is, what kind of content do you want to have? I got something? Is that a turtle? Oh no, that's a crappie. Caught him way out there. I don't usually catch crappies on this. Not a bad little start. What was I talking about again? Content. What kind of content do you guys want to come out with? Do you want to just show fishing videos? Do you want to show how-tos? Do you want to show tips and tricks? Do you want to show big, huge catches? You got to figure out what you want to show your audience. And it can be a whole bunch of different things. So I'll leave that up to you. And just go out and start making some content. That's the best advice I could probably give out of anything. Just go out there and just start filming. You don't need fancy, expensive filming equipment. You don't need fancy, expensive editing software. You don't need fancy, expensive fishing gear. Just go out, take what you got. If all you got is a smartphone, then all you got is a smartphone. That's what I used for the longest time, was my Samsung Galaxy S8. And they do perfect. I mean, with the Galaxy S8, you can shoot in 4K, you can shoot 1080, you can shoot 1080 60 frames a second. So there's plenty of options with just a phone. Get you a nice tripod or something maybe to hold the phone to your chest, and just go out there and start filming. If you don't feel like doing a lot of editing, you can always go live. You can go live right off of your phone. I happen to use an app called Camerify Live, and it lets you output streams to different platforms all through one app. So if I wanted to go through Facebook or YouTube or any other platform, they're all on there. And just go live and interact with people as they watch. It's a great way to build up some watch time and some views, because if you're fishing for, say, an hour, and you're entertaining and you're keeping people interested and hanging around, even if you're not catching anything, which is something I've been pretty good at doing myself this past year. Go out for a few hours and not catch a whole lot, but I interact with people. That can really help your channel grow quick in the beginning. But yeah, just get out there and make a bunch of content. Take a whole bunch of stuff, film it, and save it. Even if it's not good video, save it for some B-roll. And if you don't know what B-roll is, it's stuff you might put in between transitions. Like if you're packing up from one spot and moving to another, you might show some video of you driving down a road. Oh, there's a nice one. That feels pretty big. B-roll is oh, you got off. B-roll is a cool thing to have. And it's like secondary content that complements your primary content. Just get out there and start filming. Once you got stuff and you're ready to start putting some things together, my advice would be to not just upload the whole thing. So I'm here on my lunch break. It'll be about a half hour worth of video that I'm filming, 25-30 minutes worth of video, and that's not how long this video is going to be. You want to shorten it up a little bit. You want to take out a bunch of the dull stuff, or maybe some things you mess up on, you stammer your words. Lord knows I do it all the time. Maybe I cast and get my bait hung up in a tree. Might use that for maybe an outtake or something, but you don't want that to be part of your primary video. But when you're ready to start editing, again, like I said, you don't want to have the whole video out there, so you want to figure out what you want to do about editing and how you want to cut it up, and you'll learn that as you go. Just so you know, your videos won't be movie production quality right out the bat. Your videos are gonna look a little on the low quality side, probably because you're just learning, and it's gonna get better as you improve every time. There is no shame in putting out some bad videos. If you look at the beginning of my channel and some of the first videos I did, they suck, and I might even actually import some clips of those in here right now. If you guys order them, this is how it'll show up in the packaging. You've got your logo card here. It's got my contact information. But yeah, don't worry about it too much. Don't sweat the little stuff. Just get it out there, get some people's responses, and as you get feedback over time through your comments and interactions and messages from people, you'll see what they liked and didn't like, and you can improve on it. Once you're ready to edit, if you don't have an editing software and you're looking for something to use, there's quite a few different options out there. The program that I use is called Wondershare Filmora. It's a great entry-level software. It runs about 60 bucks, I believe. The actual software to download is free. You can download it, install it, and start editing for free, but to export things without having a watermark, you have to pay for the registration, which I believe is about 60 bucks. And it's for the entire lifetime that you own the software. It's not for just a year or anything like that. So, but yeah, Wondershare is a great software to try out. It's very easy to use, very user-friendly. It doesn't have as many options and extras as software such as, say, Adobe Premiere or Final Cut Pro for Mac users. Those are like $600 software, and not everybody's got that kind of money. So Wondershare is a great one to start. There's other options out there. If you have a Mac, you can use iMovie. It comes with the Mac. It's free. If you have a PC, something that is probably up to par with as far as options and extras, but is free to use, is DaVinci Resolve. It's made by Blackmagic. I've tried it. It's a little too complicated for me at this point still, till I get better at doing things. So I have it, but I don't use it. But it is something free out there if you want to learn how to use it. And there's tons of videos to show you how to use it. Now, you say you got to the point where you've got a video edited, you're ready to put it out there, and you're ready to put it on YouTube. Come up with a catchy title, something that pertains to what you're doing. Put a nice little description in there. Be sure to put some tags in and put it up there and see what kind of response you get. Now, you're not going to get hundreds of thousands of views overnight. Some people get lucky with some viral videos. I think I have one video ever that has reached over 2,000 views, and some 2 or 3 that's maybe almost at 1,000 views. Oh, there's one. Oh, he's big. Big for here. Big for this body of water. I need to lose my drag a little bit. There we go. Pardon my interruption of thought while I try to fight this monster bass. He's pushing 3 pounds. Seems like he's hooked good. Oh, he's a nice one. Oh, you are a beauty. Woohoo! The only thing I don't like about these treble hooks. Look at that. Second biggest bass probably I've ever caught out of here. What a beauty. Let's let you go back, baby. Bass thumb. Not as much rash as a catfish knuckle, but it takes you close to it. So anyway, as I was saying, once you're ready to put something out, just get some nice tags in there, a good description, a catchy title, and see what happens. You're not going to have a whole lot of stuff right off the bat as far as views, but it will get views over time, and it'll grow organically. Some tips that I could recommend that will probably help your channel grow more than anything is when you're started, if you don't have any subscribers yet, share your channel. Share it with friends and family and relatives, people that you know will support you. Those will be your first group of subscribers. They'll watch your channels and your videos and help get you some watch time built up, and that'll get you started. After that, maybe post it on some Facebook groups, some fishing groups, and just, you don't want to spam it and put it in like 600 groups within 10 minutes. That'll just get annoying to most people and to be turned off by it. Oh, there's another one. Not as big. Hi, buddy. Last one I caught would have ate you. Don't move. There we go. Note to self, keep pliers in your pocket. What was I saying again? As you grow, your subscriber base will grow, your view count will grow, and it'll all grow organically. And like I said, share to your family and friends first. Put it on some Facebook groups or some social media platforms. If you got a lot of following on Instagram, maybe share it with some of your buddies on Instagram, Twitter. I don't use Twitter, so I wouldn't know how to tell you how to do that, but just get it out there and get a few people to watch it, and as they like it, they'll want to share it, and word of mouth will be your best friend. Now, as far as some things to do with your videos when you first put them out, is something I have learned the hard way, and over these last couple months I have noticed big growth with something I never really paid attention to. I would just kind of upload stuff, put it out there. When you upload it, YouTube gives you an option of 3 thumbnails by default that they select out of your video. Don't use any of them. Make a good thumbnail. Make a good title and a good thumbnail more than anything else when it comes to uploading your video. You must have a good thumbnail and a good title that's catchy, that will entice people to watch. That's what gets your foot in the door. Think about what you do when you search for something. If you're searching for how to change out a tire on your car and you put that into YouTube search, what are you looking for when you pick out videos? You're wanting something that has a good thumbnail and a good title is usually what catches your eye. I actually found this out from some videos I was watching where people were interviewing employees of YouTube who work in all that stuff as far as analytics and data. I just got hit right there. And they said they don't look too much at the tags and too much at the description. You want to have that in there because it helps. But they noticed that most of their responses from viewers is judged on your title and your thumbnail. So if you have something that's catchy and relates to your content, that's what's going to get you the most clicks. If you don't know how to make a thumbnail, a great resource to use is a website called Canva, Canva.com, and I'll link that in my description below. And they have pre-made platforms. There's plenty of YouTube how-to guides to show you how to make good thumbnails. There's tons of templates on there where you can put your own stuff in. Got another small one. Oh no, he's not small. Woo, you got some energy. But yeah, go check out Canva and you can make some really good thumbnails with it. All right, time to come up. How did that happen? Quit spinning. Ugh. Not bad. So anyway, good thumbnail, good title. If you're fishing for bluegill and you're trying to give some tips on how to catch bluegill, your title would be how to catch bluegill, tips and tricks, something along that nature. And then show a thumbnail of a nice big bluegill that you caught or somebody else caught, whatever you want to do. And that will attract people to check your stuff out. Now once the video's up, say it's your first video or your first couple videos, I would advise maybe building up a handful of videos, 10, 15, 20 videos, get them out of the way, get them on there. You don't have to spend a lot of time on editing them if you don't want to. You want quality in your content, and by quality I don't mean super high resolution video and audio. By quality I mean the context of your content. So if you're describing how to target bass in the winter or something of that nature, whatever your topic is, you want to have a good in-depth, expert sounding quality feel to that content. The context is what has to be quality. It will keep people interested, it will keep people wanting to watch more. And if you have more than one video up before you start hardcore promoting your channel, after they finish that video they might want to see what you have to offer next, and then they'll watch the next one and the next one. And usually by the second or third video is when people start subscribing to the channel. Most people don't subscribe right off the bat. Something else, a tip for me would be when it comes to interaction and engagement. Eventually you're going to start getting lots of comments on your stuff. Whether it's comments from Facebook after you share the link, somebody might comment there. People are going to comment on the video itself. You might get thumbs up or thumbs down, good comments, hate comments, people talk trash, trolls, any sort of engagement whatsoever. You want to interact with those comments. Don't let them sit there and rot. If somebody says, hey, great video, like what you did there, keep up the good work, give their comment a like, give it a heart, and then respond to the comment and say like, hey, thanks a lot, I appreciate you checking it out. We got more coming out soon. Follow along with us and keep it going. So you want to engage with your people. And when it comes to trolls and hate comments, something you have to consider is when it comes to the eyes of YouTube, they look at data, they don't look at the quality of the data. So if you have 3 good comments and 17 bad comments on your video, they see that as 20 comments. It doesn't care what they're saying. The fact that you're engaging with them, they think they're bringing you down. They're actually only increasing your engagement on your video, so it helps you grow. Don't sweat the little stuff. So to recap, when you're starting a new channel, use what you got. Figure out what kind of content you want to make. Put it out there. And as people start interacting with your content, interact back. Respond. Give them some replies. Don't just go begging for subs. Don't go into YouTube groups on Facebook and do sub for sub. That's actually bad for you and against YouTube policy. You don't want to do sub for sub. I've had a lot of people that would subscribe to my channel and say, hey, I subscribed to you, subscribe to me back because it's only fair. And the way I see it, just my personal opinion, is, whoa, right at the bank. Little baby. Oh, he swallowed that. This is gonna take a minute. I might have to go get the pliers and work on him. All right, we got him out. I'm gonna throw him back. Man, he hit that thing harder than any of the other bass there was. As I was saying, be true to yourself when it comes to your content. Don't do the sub for sub, because the way I see it, I want people that follow me who are actually going to enjoy it and want to watch more of it. I don't want 500,000 people and only 2% of them watch it, because that can kind of make you look bad. Hold on, buddy, you're going back. There we go. I want people who like my stuff and want to watch more, and I don't want to subscribe to anybody who I'm not going to enjoy watching, because it'd just be kind of a waste of time. I'd see a bunch of stuff in my feed that I'm going to have to scroll through to find the videos I want. So I hope this helps, guys. If you like what you see, follow along with us. We're going to have more stuff coming out later in the year, all throughout the year. Probably doing more of these little lunch break fishing talks. So until then, fix my rig here. Until next time, see you in the next video. Take care, guys.